Lori here with my empties for the week. If you remember, I was trying to use some of the lesser seen vendors for the channel, some that I've hauled on the channel, maybe some that I haven't, and show you and highlight some of those, do some warm reviews after I've melted them for all of you, and some of the wax that I've been waiting to cure. So I called it I Am Cured. So some of the things that I've been giving some time to make sure it was ready to go and ready to melt and enjoy. So you will notice I'm filming 2 videos early and ahead of time. I'm wearing the same shirt, so you'll see the same shirt tomorrow. We're going with it. Because I'm filming these back to back so that they'll be up and ready. It takes me a long time sometimes to render these. It's like the processing time that it takes to make it into a format that YouTube can put it up on. So it renders first with my editing software, and then it has to upload with YouTube, and some of these videos are longer and it takes forever. Okay, let's jump in. I have a soap, shocking, from Bath & Body Works, Pink Petal Tea Cakes, which was pink rose petals, pound cake, and vanilla glaze. I know a lot of you love this. I could not stand this. And I was telling my husband, I'm like, use like 4 pumps of it on your hands so we can go through this. Our hands were super clean, but never again. So this was the only one I have. Thankfully, that one's gone. I'm going to put the empties over here so you guys know. You might hear it dumping in the basket, but that's where those are going. This I am going to cut open and get the rest of it out of here, but I didn't want to like chop it all up and show you guys. But I did mostly finish. I think there's some left of this Soak in the Sun Peach Sunset. It says, interesting. Candy coated sunsets, pink Prosecco, and your toes in the sand. It's time to soak in the sun. That's pretty funny. So keynotes are scent notes, sun ripened peach, pink Prosecco, and blonde woods. Really enjoyed this one. I think, yeah, I have the body spray as well. Loved it. I would pick it up again. I want to say I got this for last SAS, like around the Christmas holiday. So this was good. Would get it. I need to cut it open and get what's left, because I've heard there's usually a lot that you can't get out of the tube, so that'll be interesting. I have a container of some sugar scrub that I saved. I'm gonna put it in there, so we'll see. We have Boardwalk Taffy, also this hand cream from Bath & Body Works. I don't know if there's scent notes on here, but I know they had this in the full size. This was an older one. I feel like I got this a couple, like maybe it was last year, maybe it was last summer. Anyway, really enjoyed this. Love the scent. It's a very, very light scent, so it's nice if you're at work and people are sensitive or whatever. I had a hard time smelling it, but it's pleasant. Truly, I like it. So that was good. We have the Wallflower Pineapple Prosecco. It's a sparkling pineapple, bubbly Prosecco, and white tangerine. This smells so good. I opened it up. I honestly wish their Wallflowers were stronger. I should have put it in here. I had one out by my cat box, and I didn't think it was working at all, so I put it in here, and do you know the darn thing, it's so strong, and it was a linen scent. So maybe it's just the airflow over where the cat box is. Maybe the scent, the air doesn't move that much over there, but anyway, I can certainly smell it in here. I'm like, what? Every time I walk in here, I'm like, what is that smell? It smells like laundry. That darn thing. So next time we'll be getting a nice fruity happy scent in here. Hopefully I can smell it, but it's pretty strong. All right, then we had a couple of candles. Well, a couple of small ones and one big one. We had the Strawberry Picnic. These are really old. These are from 2013. So there's the label on that. The description, because it wasn't even just scent notes, it was a description. Blend of red ripe strawberries, wild raspberries, and sweet buttercream frosting celebrates the very best part of a picnic by the lake. I mean, look at how, and let me just tell you, they tunneled so bad. I had to constantly see how there's the wax residue up on the sides. I would chop it off in between, but at the end I was like, forget it. So yeah, so there were 2 of them. They both did the same thing. But yeah, they don't soot, truly, but they burned atrociously. And of course, they really don't smell like much anymore, but I'm using them. Really nice ambience. I usually have a 3-wick going on a stand above them, and they're down at the bottom. So it's pretty, very pretty. It's just not a lot of scent, any scent really. Speaking of no scent, we had this rainbow confetti. So this, burn it all the way down. This, oh. All right, rainbow sprinkles, vanilla cake, buttercream frosting, and fruity cereal crunch. This thing, I had to babysit this thing the entire time. I had to cotton ball it the first time I melted it, and every subsequent time after. I don't know, this was way underwicked. It would barely pool the wax, even with 3 hours. And I know some people do like the tin foil thing where they put it around and do the whole thing to heat it up. First of all, I've heard that's not particularly safe. I don't know. I wasn't going to mess with that part. I probably need a hurricane. One of those glass hurricanes maybe that'll fit. I should look into that, because if I have a problem candle like that, honestly, most of my Bath & Body Works candles, I would say this is like in the 1% where I've had to do this so many times. I had so much problem with it. Very rare for me. Normally they're, overwicked and hot, fast burn. All you smell is burning kerosene, and they soot like crazy. So this was insane in terms of that. Probably why I went through it so darn fast was because I had to cotton ball it every single burn. So it really didn't, you have a little residue at the bottom, but hardly any. I couldn't smell. Unfortunately, this is a fantastic scent. If you just, sniff it, it does. It smells like a cereal marshmallow bar with like Fruity Pebbles type of a scent, or Fruit Loops. Couldn't smell it. This was a bummer. I would not get this again. It was gorgeous. It's kind of a luminary effect. It lit up really pretty. No, it was unfortunate. Okay, then we had, I had 2 of these. What happened to the other one? I don't know. There's 2 of them. Yankee Candle, these tiny votives. I had caramel pecan pie. These are really old. I'm going to say that they're probably like 2010, 20, something like that. It could be even longer. Who even knows? Look at how stained the wrapper is. These are pretty, scentless as well. At this point, I do put them in like the nice little votive. And if I don't have this going, I have the other ones going. It's a nice ambience thing, but I want to use them. Probably won't buy them in the future, but you'll see them in baskets, because I did have quite a few. We're going to work through them. Yankee Candle, these little wax melt singles. I might have one, that's it, left. And I'm going to try to use that up soon. Vanilla Lime. This was really disappointing. Some of these I can really smell, and they're great. This was really light. I don't know how old it is. And they do have this smell here little hole. I never know how long it sat in the store before you bought it. But I did buy it within the last few months. So unfortunately, I wouldn't get that one again, which is kind of a bummer. I liked it on cold. I love like lime coconut type scents. And then we had this Bahama Breeze. This is kind of classic, isn't it? So I feel like this has been out for, this scent's been around for a while. It was nice. It was pleasant. I wish it was a little stronger, but I did enjoy that. And then continuing on the bummer train here, this Fago Original Red Pop made by Heart of Mish. Here, I got it in a local hardware store. I couldn't think of the word there. Local hardware store. The wax was really kind of like really weird. It was like really dry and crumbly. So I don't know how old this was either. This didn't smell, it wasn't strong at all. Probably could smell it a little bit, maybe like at a 3 for about an hour, and then it just fizzled. So I changed it out. I have the Rock and Rise still, and I will use that one up, but yeah, that would not be a repurchase, unfortunately. I don't know how easy they are to get anyway, but they weren't cheap, so definitely that would be a no. We have Knowles Farm Scents Unicorn Sprinkles in a clamshell. This was rainbow candy drops mixed with cotton candy, finished off with sugared lemon drops. This was really nice. I used this in my bedroom, love the candy scents in there, and really enjoyed this one. This was good. Lasted all night. I keep scents overnight in my bedroom warmers, and a lot of times I wake up in the morning, I can't smell it. I could still smell that one, so that I would recommend. We had this Appalachian Apothecary that we purchased when we were in Tennessee. This was Gatlinburg. Made their log cabin muffins, which was wild blueberries, butter, and warm vanilla. This was okay. Truly, This is soy, and I did use it in my tea lights, and soy probably likes lower heat. That's at least my hypothesis from what has been happening when I melt it. So this one didn't last particularly long, probably because of, you know, the hot fast burn out of a tea light warmer, and it was kind of expensive, so I wouldn't get this brand again. We had Tuscany candle chocolate cherries. Oh, this is so good. This is fresh cherries and hot fudge, so you have to like chocolate, truly, to like this. It came out at Kroger stores for Valentine's Day. I will 100% buy a sleeve of this. I'll go to multiple Kroger stores if I have to, if they have this again. I did amp up the chocolate from a vendor that I don't know if she's still pouring or not. I don't know. Caviar Dreams, and she had a fudgy type of scent. I mixed it with this to amp up the fudge. You could probably melt it by itself. It'd probably be fine. But it was just the most amazing chocolate covered cherry scent. It was so strong. This lasted forever. And I kept it in. I loved it. So good. Enjoyed it for a very long time. All right, my son melted this Mainstays Cranberry Mandarin. We love this one. They are tiny cubes. So you have to use usually 2 unless you have a tiny warmer. But it is very strong. They're 93 cents at Walmart. So if you're looking for a scent to try and you're not really sure, it's 93 cents. I don't know. Highly recommend. This is fantastic. I don't know how many more of those we have, but you know, it's easy to pick up 1 or 2 when you're at the store. These were some of the blasts from the past. The next 2 scents that I'll show you. These came back. They brought them back at Walmart stores. I did order some online. Did find some in one of my Walmart stores. Wild Blueberry Pie. This was another one that I absolutely loved. Kept in the warmers and just let it go. Actually, I let it go all night long. So I probably put it in like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and left it going while we went to bed because I'm like, it smells so good. Could still smell it the next day. It was fading fast. This is such a good blueberry scent. I mean, it's not Blueberry Pie candle from Bath and Body Works. This is pretty good. This is pretty close. I loved it 100%. I'm glad I have multiple clamshells of that. I will be buying more. This was really strange. This was another blast from the past. I left a message on Susan Fitzpatrick's recent Empties video page. She was talking about a Scentsy, was it wild cherry something scent that reminded her of Luden's cough drops. Well, that makes sense. It's a wild cherry. This reminds me exactly of the same thing, and I thought it was so funny that she was talking about Luden's cough drops. You don't hear them that often. So I was thinking that exact thing. I had this melting the day before, so when she said it, I was laughing because this is an apple scent. I know it's red. I get it, but and it's not that. This smells like Luden's cough drops to me. I don't know why. So a little bit like a candied cherry scent. Not really like cough medicines if you're familiar with the Luden's. I don't even think they're really cough medicine. They're more like candy. But yeah, this is baked apple strudel. I have no idea why this scent reminds me of, gotta be my weird nose. I don't know. But I was like, So I put 1 cube in each of my tea lights and let it go for about an hour and a half. And I was like, ugh. So I mixed in some Scentsy almond croissant. It was fabulous. That really made it work. It was great. I probably won't I have 4 more clams because I did order this online and they were only in packs of 5. So I will use those 4, and I think that's going to be it for me because this is not true to an apple scent. It wasn't bad. It was kind of like cherry pie, and maybe it was just me. I don't know. My husband didn't really think it smelled like apple either. Couldn't put his finger on what it was, but yeah. All right, we have a lot to go. We have Birdie's Making Sense. Cotton candy frosting was a sample she sent. Cut this in half, used it in here on 2 different days. Fabulous, really love it. We had Birdie Bots from Wolfwicks, sugared berries, cotton candy, apple, lemon, and jelly beans. It wasn't terrible. I put it in my bedroom. I actually used a lot of it at a time, and it was pretty good. I mean, probably lasted 4 to 6 hours in there, so it wasn't bad. I don't get good performance with Wolfwicks, unfortunately, and there's a couple of scents that I enjoy that I will continue to purchase, but not that one. Okay, we had Destination Wax, Thai Temple Garden, Dark Roses, Incense, and Aromatic Sandalwood mingling with ancient mossy Buddhist statues. This is the one that I said in my haul that I want my life to smell like. This is absolutely fantastic. I love this. So yes, 100% would repurchase. Broadway Wax, I Can't Give You Anything But Love. Hawaiian Punch, Maraschino Cherry, Boom Boom Cream, and Sugared Marshmallow. This was just not for me. There's something about the Hawaiian Punch and the Boom Boom, and I actually have another blend from another vendor that's very similar. I was gonna melt it. I'm like, no, I had to put it away because I don't know. I just did not like this one at all. It was me not liking it, but the combination didn't work for my nose. Blue Ribbon Waffles, Blue Ribbon Cookies, and Pumpkin Waffles. This was so good. I put it on in the morning instead of like a coffee scent, and it was so strong. 1 cube in each warmer. Super strong. Blew us out of the house. My son even commented how good this was. I need a lot more of this. Lasted 8 hours or more, and I finally was like, I think I should probably change the wax. I don't know. It started to dissipate a little bit, and I was like, okay, it's time. I wanted to put more in. It was so good. Yeah, 100% would repurchase that one. We had Savannah Blue, Strawberry Cream Pina Colada, Strawberries, Sweet Cream, and Pina Colada. Not all of her wax throws good for me in my warmers, my airflow, in my house. I don't know what it is. I wish it did. This one blew my socks off. This was so good, so delicious. It was truly a strawberry pina colada. That's what it smelled like. So what do they call that? On cruises, they make them too. So it's like a pina colada, and then they put some strawberry, even they do a thing where they swirl it through. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I know there's a name. If you know, let me know. But anyway, I loved this. That's exactly what it smelled like. Yes, that was so good. All right, Santa's Been Poisoned from Britta's. Sugar Cookie Royale, Sugar Cookie Dough, Chocolate Chip Cookie Dough, and Peanut Butter Cookies. You guys know her peanut butter cookies are the best. I say it all the time. If you haven't tried them, you need to. This is a favorite, 100%. I have it in my collection. We'll always buy more. Rainbow Melt, Strawberry Bake Shop, Cookie Heaven, and Strawberry Pound Cake. I love this. Delicious. I wrote yum. Really enjoyed that one. Okay, Coffee House. From the Pharmacist's Daughter. Wow, was this strong. So good. So if you don't love peeling the paint off the walls coffee, this one might be a little strong for you by itself. Mix it with something else. Mix it with a bakery, whatever. But for me, this was eye-poppingly strong. I love their coffee house. I do have a loaf in this. So good. I have those I don't have any in front of me. Those little silicone dishes that you can use, and then you just let the wax cool off and it pops right out, and you can change them that way. This I don't know, it scented that, and so the next day when I melted something else, even though it was I popped the wax out, everything else, my husband's like, are you melting coffee? And I'm like, that was from the previous day. So anyway, so good. Oh my gosh, love it. All right, Empire Alchemy, Strawberry Matcha, Ripe Strawberries, Green Tea, Vanilla Cream, Sugar Cookies, and a hint of peach. This one surprised me. This one really did. I wasn't sure how I felt about this one, and actually it smelled a little bit, I didn't get the peach, honestly. It smelled a little bit like strawberries, green tea, and a vanilla cookie. So that's pretty much what this is. It's on the lighter side. I don't know. I mean, this was March when I got it. I probably could have cured it a little bit longer. It was good. Her scents are very hit or miss for me. I'll be 100% honest, but this was good. I mean, I would have liked it to be dialed up just a little bit in terms of strength and intensity, but I loved that one. This is Delgana Coffee, Heavy Cream, Cafe Vienna, Vanilla Crumb Donut, Vanilla Fudge, and Sugar Crystals. I wrote delightful, 8 hours. This was great. Really enjoyed this one. Good coffee. All right, I mixed this in my bedroom with some other scents. This is from Casey. She sent this to me. Jim's Daughter Crafts, My Little Doodlebug, Cream Soda, Fruits, Bubblegum, and Vanilla. I enjoyed this one. I mixed it. I always mix everything in my bedroom and really enjoyed that one. Had some samples that I finished in here. Raspberry Cosmo from Beezy's. in his little donuts. This was nice. I wouldn't need it again, but it was nice. Picnic in the Park, Yankee Candle type. I really liked this. I feel like, how did I not get this candle back in the day? But anyway, this was really, really nice. I had this going in my bathroom, cut it, and those donuts in half, and it was good. All right, Ava's Country Cupboard, Carnival Treats. This was nice. Would totally get that one. And Strawberry Cheesecake Stuffed Waffle Cone. I wrote, great. This was really good. I love her strawberry waffle cone. Yeah. All right, My Sun Melted from Vintage Chic. Pineapple Marshmallow Mermaid Pie. Sugared pie crust filled with a pillow of blue cotton candy cream and a layer of whipped coconut cream. Topped with fluffy miniature marshmallows and crushed pineapple. We love her pineapple. I mean, it's amazing. This was great. I'm sad. I think we only have one more piece of this. So yeah. All right, we have Dunkies from Woofwix, warm glazed donuts. This was unscented. I had to take it out of the warmer. I left it go for a little while and I couldn't smell it. This is my favorite from Woofwix. So this is what keeps me going back for sure. This is Lenny's apple bread. And I don't know that this, oh wait, I melted, there were two like little paw prints and one little scent shot cup. This is apple cornbread muffin, zucchini bread, and sugar cookies. This is so good. I mean, it's strong. It's absolutely perfection with the apples. I love it. I tried to recreate it. Don't tell anybody, but they do it so well. And you know, when you're mixing stuff yourself and you're like, I can maybe try to do this now. Whatever they do for that, it's absolutely perfect. And I will always repurchase that one. Pink Ballerina Raspberries and Sugar Crystals from that Small Good shop. We had Bozo the Clown. My son melted this one. This is another favorite of ours, which the scent notes, hello. Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, and Blueberry Meringue. I mean, those sound like things we would love, and we do. This is great. All right, I had this going this morning. Wandering in Wonderland Tea and Cakes, lemon cake, oranges, and vanilla. Love the scent of this. It lasted about 2 hours in my hot plates. I could smell it. That's good. It's just, it didn't last that long. So I don't know. I can't get strength and longevity. Unfortunately, it's a bummer. All right, Hayden Row Pink Velvet. We have House Blend of pink sugar and velvet, which is the fruit and warm florals, raspberry, peach, vanilla, and amber. This was very pretty, actually. I enjoyed this. I think I have a souffle cup in this, I want to say. I think I do. All right, the Melted Mousse, Gingy's House. Had this melting. I usually change these twice a day, so 12 hours they go. This was good. It probably lasted about 8 hours. I left it because laziness, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, it was good. It was a good scent, but she has so many good ones. Yeah, so. All right, Rainbow Melts, Giggles, and Grins, Strawberry, Satsuma, and Cotton Candy. I actually have this going right now. This is fantastic. I love her wax. Performs really, really good for me and lasts a long time. So yeah, I would totally get that one again. I had a scoop, so I'm still on my quest of finishing up my scoops. Had a scoop from Rose Girl, Sandra D. Strawberry shortcake, peach, and vanilla wafers. You guys know, this is, for some reason, just not a favorite of ours. It's too creamy and not enough, I guess not enough fruity. I don't know. So anyway, so I have another one. So I don't know, I'll probably just amp up. I'll just keep adding maybe strawberry pound cake or strawberry shortcake. She has both of those, and I have those in mini melters from her. So I'll probably mix it to try to amp it up. So I used up this scent shot cup in a couple of my warmers and then used the rest of this in the others. From the Melted Mousse, Peachy Keen, Fresh Peaches, Vanilla Ice Cream, and Birthday Cake. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad, but I want more fruit, less, I don't know, ice cream or whipped cream or whatever, you know, those types of things. I like more fruity and cake notes in, you know, in my bakeries, I guess. I don't know. All right, so then we had from the Zape Soda Sampler, Strawberry Cream Soda, which is strawberry and cream soda. This was fantastic. Highly recommend grabbing this in large quantities. It was so gorgeous. So it was like you got that like creamy vanilla cream soda, if you know what a cream soda smells like. You really got that, but also like the most beautiful strawberry. Like I got both of them. This was This was amazing. It was so good. I loved every second of melting that one, and that stayed in for quite some time. I enjoyed it. All right. We had the Bathing Garden Love Apple, which was sweet country apples and white vanilla beans topped with a layer of sugary marshmallow. This fizzled in my tea lights, unfortunately. I would say I probably got 3 hours out of it. This is from February. I'm just going to keep carrying my Bathing Garden wax and maybe use it the following year at that, time of year. So like I have stuff that's from Valentine's Day. I have it all marked in bins up at the top. There's like a shelf up there. Have them in bins. I might do that because I want to give them ample cure time. It smelled fantastic for 2.5 hours, and then it was just like, I'm going, I can't smell it. I don't think I was nose blind because they're set like this one. I could smell for 8 hours. It was crazy. So I don't know. Unfortunately, I would totally get this again, but I would put it away for a much longer time. And I know some people don't like that, but I have a lot of wax. It's okay. I feel like that's okay. It gives me, excuse to use up some other scents. And then when those roll around, I will be more than ready to melt them. All right, Midnight Daydream. We have Cake with Alice, Raspberry Peach Upside Down Cake. This was really nice. It was good. Probably lasted, again, I think I have 2 hot warmers for his wax, but I would say it probably lasted between 4 or 5 hours. We have Strawberry Milkshake. This was really good from Kay's. Really nice scent. I liked it. Reminds me a little bit of Summer Scoop. It was good. We had Sugar High from the Scented Squirrel, Pop Rocks and Bite Me, which is lime, orange, berry, and cherry. I love this one. This performs so good for me. I used this in my bedroom, cut half of one of these scent shot cups and really enjoyed it. We had Best Ever Carrot Cake from Kay's. Put it in this warmer over here. I did the custom cuts of just this and love it. Totally will always have that on hand. Is this sorrel or sorrel? I don't know. And Lemon Thyme from Kay. Let's see what it's supposed to be. Anyway, this was good. This kind of surprised me. I was a little concerned about the time. This was pretty, actually. It smells more herbal on cold than it does when it melts. It's just a really, really pretty fresh scent. It would be really nice in your kitchen after you've cooked like some stinky fish or something. I put it in my bathroom. It was fabulous. Really good. It surprised me. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I was kind of like, I don't know. I like that one. All right, Ultimate Fizz from the Melted Mousse, Blackberry, Pink Champagne, and Fizzy Pop. This was great. I will always purchase some of that or keep, like a souffle on hand. Might mix it with other things. That's a really good one. Oh, this was fantastic. I am in the mood for grape scents. I've said this to you guys. This is Purple Cow, grape soda, and vanilla ice cream from the Melted Mousse. So delicious. This was so good. Yes, I will be getting more of that one. That Smell Good Shop, Twisted Blackberry Tea, Sun Tea, and Blackberries. I will say it's 100% true to its name and the scent notes. I could smell both of those things. Smelled like iced tea, and you guys know I've said this before. My nose doesn't always pick up tea scents. It's weird, but it did in this 100%, and the blackberries. This was good. I don't know how much I need of it, but maybe like one of her package of the 6 cubes, I might get that. Like, I think this is a really nice, refreshing summer scent. It was good. All right, and then the last 2 I melted at the same time in different warmers. Oh, okay. Kentucky Bourbon from Kay's. I don't know. This was not for me. It smells good on cold. So I don't know if it was a combination. So I melted at the same time as this Rainbow Melts Funhouse churros with caramel dip that Casey sent me. This smells awesome. This is such a nice, pretty, just sweet caramel scent. So I don't think it's this. There was something in this Kentucky Bourbon scent. I ended up taking this out of the warmers and changed it. I don't know what I put in place of this. Maybe an apple or something. But yeah, something about this just didn't agree with my nose, which is unfortunate because it smells good cold. So I'm not sure what's in here that my nose is like, nope, I don't like that one. But anyway, this Funhouse with the churros and caramel dip was good. I was surprised how much I really, really enjoyed the caramel dip. It was like a nice gooey thick caramel. I really enjoyed that one. Okay, so that was my basket. Okay, so let's talk about the basket or the theme for the basket for tomorrow. If you guys remember, last month we did the using up the leftovers theme for the last Sunday of the month. We're gonna do that again this month. I have quite a few. It's not as big as I thought it was gonna be. Quite a few scents that I didn't get a chance to melt, or some pieces, you know, pieces here and there that I'm going to use, so I don't have to put it back in my wax stash with, you know, half a bag used or whatever. So we are going to do that. I'm looking forward to it. I have a lot of great scents that I just didn't get to and I want to enjoy. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.